Spring is finally here and we are seeing some gorgeous and very wearable trends emerge for the season. Whether you love or hate the trends, I think it's always important to be in the know, and you might even surprise yourself and find out that you're on trend without even knowing it, or there might be something out there that catches your eye. I've scoured all the shops to find the best pieces out there at the moment, and now let's talk about the top emerging trends for the season. Now, if you ask me, high-waisted jeans and trousers are not just a trend, they are a way of life. The lower waist trend was thankfully a very short-lived trend and didn't quite make the nostalgic revival that we were all dreading. And I'm so happy to report that the waistline is back on the rise and bouncing back with a vengeance. We're not just seeing high rise this season, but also a super high rise. Trousers are not just starting at the belly button, but they are actually coming up above the belly button into the rib cage and almost even under the bra line. As a woman in her late 40s, and let me know if you relate to this, but that stubborn belly fat is getting harder and harder to keep away. So anything that sucks me in and camouflages that area and hides all those lumps and bumps is definitely something I am embracing, and I am here for it. Plus that elongating factor and that slimming factor giving you legs for days, how can you resist that? White dresses, very much like florals, it's nothing groundbreaking for spring, which luckily means that you might already have one or a few of these already hanging in your closet. This season we are seeing a ton of varieties of white dresses, so there's definitely something out there to suit your personal style. I love a minimal style when it comes to a white dress, so I am all for that classic white shirt dress. However, I do love to give it a modern twist by changing out that belt for something more modern and bold, or I love to combine it with a pop of color with a vibrant shoe. You can also go very romantic with a very ethereal long gown that might be made of lace or chiffon or silk, or go for a very clean line column dress with cotton or linen. There is surely a style of dress out there that makes you feel your most comfortable and your most confident self, which makes this an extremely wearable trend, but also a classic wardrobe staple that you are sure to enjoy for many years to come. Animal print is back and better than ever. In the fall-winter season, we saw python emerge as a very strong trend, but now seemingly out of nowhere, all of a sudden, I am seeing leopard and cheetah print everywhere, including on me. I know this can be a very divisive style. Some of you find it very gaudy, while others might find it very chic and you treat it as a neutral. In all honesty, I tend to bounce back and forth on my love-hate relationship with animal print, but right now, as of this moment, I'm loving, obsessed, completely immersed in this trend. Whether you love or hate this trend, I think you need to prepare yourself, because not only is it going to be a huge trend for spring, but it was all over the runways for the fall season as well. So get ready for it. It's not going anywhere anytime soon. I don't think you'll see me in a head-to-toe look of animal print, because I think that's quite hard to pull off. But wearing a single piece as a bold statement, maybe a skirt or trousers, and keeping the rest of your outfit minimal, or using it as a pop of print in an accessory as a shoe, a belt, or a bag, I think that is the perfect way to embrace this trend. For those of you that love animal print and always embrace it, it's part of your personal style. It is just having a moment in the spotlight right now, but you should always keep wearing it because you love it and not because it's on trend. Ballet flats are continuing to dominate the footwear scene for spring. I love a classic ballerina for its timeless and effortless style, but I am super excited to put a modern twist on such a traditional shoe. And I'm definitely all about keeping my look modern and current for the season. I'm loving the Mary Jane strap, the mesh and the fishnets, the buckles, the rhinestones and the studs. All these little elements help elevate the shoe and make it a little more of a statement piece. We're also seeing flats and slingbacks and pointed toe versions as well. And speaking of slingbacks, we're also seeing tons of kitten heels with slingbacks and in pumps. And as a high heel lover, I will definitely be embracing the kitten heel, as well as keeping my stilettos in rotation and throwing in some of those ballet flats too. We're about halfway through the video, so if you're enjoying it so far, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up and let YouTube know that you're enjoying it. And if you're new here, hello, my name is Maria. This channel is all about chic, feminine, sophisticated, and modern fashion. So if you like that type of aesthetic, I think you're gonna love it here. Please make sure you head down there and subscribe to this channel so you don't miss my next video. All right, on to the next trend. This spring, skirts of any aesthetic and any silhouette are on trend for the season. You will have your choice of mini, maxi, or midi, sheer or satin, denim or leather, pencil or full circle. Whatever your favorite style of skirt is, there's definitely something out there to fit your aesthetic, your mood, and your level of comfort. I do think maxi skirts are continuing to be the strongest trend of all the skirts. In fact, you are still watching my maxi denim skirt styling video from last year. It's still getting so many views. So let me know if you want me to do an updated version of that, because I'd be so happy to. Also, let me know if you'd like me to do a do's and don'ts video about how to style skirts for the season. I think that would be a very fun and informative video to shoot as well. And I don't know what's coming over me, but I am really obsessed with mini skirts lately. Maybe it's kind of a midlife crisis, you only live once kind of thing. I don't know, but I'm really loving mini skirts. I'm loving them, especially with tights. So I don't know if the season gets a little warmer and it's going to be too warm for tights. I might just set aside the mini skirts for the fall, but for now I'm really loving them. Whatever your aesthetic and your comfort level and your choice of skirt is, I think you can put any of the ones that you have in your closet, or look through the list of ones that I found for you and see what suits you best. But definitely try to embrace a skirt for the season, because it's going to be on trend no matter what. We're seeing a lot of emerging denim trends for the spring. As far as color is concerned, we're seeing a lot of dark blue washes, indigo, and also gray colored. As far as silhouettes, we have the wide leg jean, which is continuing to be a favorite and very much on trend. In fact, many of you are still watching my wide leg denim video from last year as well, so let me know if you'd like me to do an updated version of that one too. Of course, with the 90s minimal aesthetic, straight leg jeans are also very much on trend, although those are a classic staple that you can never go wrong with. But a little more of an updated version of that, we're seeing a straight leg with a dramatic cuff at the bottom. So whether you're buying a jean with a cuff already in place, or you're buying them extra long so that you can cuff them yourself, I've always loved that dramatic cuff aesthetic. It always reminds me of a Victoria Beckham image that I have in my mind. And I think it's just a really cool girl way to wear your jeans. Now, if you're looking for something a little more edgy and dramatic, I would definitely suggest a barrel jean. Those are fitted at the waist, and then they kind of balloon barrel out at the hip and thigh area to give you a little more volume at the leg. And a more exaggerated version of that is the horseshoe jean. We saw Alaya bring this voluminous silhouette to the forefront, and now we're seeing other designers get behind it as well. Personally, I am still loving the wide leg trend. I am also loving the straight leg with the cuff and a little less dramatic volume with the barrel leg. Whether you want to stick to your tried and true classic straight leg jean, or dip your toe into something a little more exciting with the extra volume, I think adding a new piece of denim into your rotation is definitely a way to add a little modern twist to your spring outfits. For spring, I'm seeing three colors definitely showing some dominance. The first one, of course, is being red, whether it's a variety of cherry red or bright red or burgundy red. We've seen red as far back as fall 2022 starting to emerge as a trend. At that time, it was quickly overshadowed by Barbie pink through Valentino's show. But somehow it's kind of held its ground and gained popularity, and now it is just everywhere. And it's not going anywhere soon, because it was still all over the fall-winter runways that we just saw last month. Depending on your skin tone, I think there is a shade of red out there that is perfect for you. Whether you want to keep it simple and just go for a red lip, or keep it as a little pop of color with a shoe or a handbag, or go all out with a full head-to-toe red monochromatic look, or maybe even go somewhere in between with maybe just a red shirt or a red pair of trousers. I think it's a gorgeous, dramatic color to embrace for the season. I think it's a classic color that you can continue wearing beyond the trend, especially if it fits with your personal style. And that's to say, I don't think you should be wearing any color unless you truly love it and love how it looks on you. Now, if red is feeling just a little too severe for you, then let's soften it up. I think this spring we are seeing a lot of butter yellow and pale blue emerging as two popular colors for the season. I've seen some gorgeous pastel blazer and trouser suits, and yes, suiting is also very popular for the season, but not going to touch on it in this video to keep it a little more more concise. But again, you don't have to go for a head-to-toe monochromatic look if that's not your style. I tried this gorgeous butter yellow two-piece set from Cezanne and I absolutely loved it. I've also got my eye on some beautiful pastel trousers that I'm loving. I think these are both just very bright, refreshing, and very ethereal, soft, and comfortable colors that you can easily wear for the season. One or the other or both are definitely going to flatter your complexion. And I just think they're both very sophisticated, feminine, and beautiful colors that are definitely going to make you feel like spring has sprung. Y2K is out and 90s minimalism is in. I think it deserves a video all on its own, so please make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss that coming up very soon. And while you're down there, please make sure you give this video a big thumbs up and let YouTube know that you enjoyed it. Leave a comment down for me below. Let me know what trends you are most excited for this season. And let me know if there's anything you want me to style in multiple ways, because I want to have a lot of fun styling up all the trends this season. I look forward to chatting with you and I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.